The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan, and our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Hernandez can't get it to go. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Out to the right wing. Holmgren finds Gilgeous Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Wallace kicks to Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Hernandez passes to Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Thunder, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out San Antonio, just a few spots below there.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's Something we expected. This team was built to compete with any.
Substitution on court. Substitution on court.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Hernandez. And McCain pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 6. Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Here's Hernandez. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
That free throw good from Hernandez. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Hernandez has got 5 points in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 9, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
They might start using him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
This tournament has been fire, especially in the West, where they always bring the heat.
Well, the Heat are in the East, but we get your point.
If the finals are anything like the semifinals, we're in for a treat.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
You know, right now for the Thunder, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped 35 points, and he pulled in the season-high number of rebounds. He's been on a real hot streak of late, and I think everyone wants to see just how long he can keep this up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Off target from outside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Holmgren. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Hernandez. 8 points for him. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Hernandez. A shot, no good. Some solid defense there from SGA.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Sinks the triple. Holmgren's got 15.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For San Antonio, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hernandez. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Wallace against Castle. Wallace misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Hernandez. Pass to Castle. Now, Wembanyama shoots the three. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hernandez.
Oh, passing it like that? Oh, yeah, that'll take Wemby's game to another level.
Here's Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Champagne. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Thunder have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for one. Substitution on the court.
The Thunder leading by 3. The Spurs shooting straight 49% from the field. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Hernandez. No good on the 3.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. And here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's McCain. Banked in off the glass. McCain's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Hernandez. Bangs home the trifecta.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The Thunder leading by 7. In the corner, it's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fox passes to Hernandez. Vassell right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Hernandez can't get it to go.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the